Good afternoon for what might be the final time in MLB The Show's franchise mode. We got one more Road to the Show episode tomorrow, regardless of a win or a loss today. But today could be the final day, the final game of the season. Mariners' opportunity to clinch the World Series in Game 5. We're up 3 games to 1. Yesterday's game was very weird. The last two games have been really, really weird. The first game was, or the Game 3 was awful. A terrible seventh inning that absolutely fell apart and caused frustration leading through the rest, or that followed through the rest of the game. And I eventually lost by a score of 3-2. Yesterday's game was weird because I felt that I did not play well enough offensively to win that game at all. Like in any universe ever. But defensively, I think I actually played well enough to win. I felt like I took advantage of a couple of mistakes that the Los Angeles Dodgers had made. Namely, I picked off a runner trying to steal, and I believe it was Seager trying to stretch a double into a triple. I was able to take advantage of kind of a mistake that I had made, that he then made a mistake, and I came out on top. So it was it was a very weird situation. That should have been an easy double. We tried to stretch it to a single, and I was able to just keep them off the board long enough for the game to just say, okay, we're going to kind of drop the difficulty for you. And it doesn't feel like the greatest win in the world, but I've had a few games throughout the season where I get hits or I get contact, rather solid contact. I'm driving the ball well. It's, coming off the bat hot. It's solid contact on fly balls, and it's always just right to a defender. It's always just like it's a line shot, but instead of going 3 inches to the left, it's right to him. And those are the games that are probably the most frustrating to play through. But I was able to stick around just long enough to eke out, to crush my way through to a victory. And the Dodgers made, a couple of errors there, here and there. The hit that I had for the home run, yes, I know the difficulty dropped, but I still think that was like the fourth pitch that he had thrown, and I finally was able to get one of their misses out of the ballpark. But even beyond that, they had a sliding catch, or a slide attempt at a catch that they missed, and was able to score another run. And it was a weird finish to the game. Today we have Sam Delaplane. He has no record and no ERA. I don't even know that he is pitched in this postseason at all. That sounds wrong, but we'll find out in just a minute. Dustin May is going to be the starter for the Dodgers. He is 1-0 with a 3.0 ERA. And, this is it. This is the last game we'll play in Los Angeles regardless. It could be the final game of the season. We could see Game 6 on Wednesday. But we'll just have to see what happens. I'm hoping I can get the win. I would very much like to see a win. This is game number 5. We had 4 and 3. So this is game, 15? No. 12. 13, sorry. Game 13. No, that's not right. 4 and 3 is 7. 5 is 12. Okay, yeah. This is game number 12 of the postseason. It's game number 175 that I have played in this season. We might get kind of funky with how I try to pitch this game depending on the score. Let's see. We have a right-handed pitcher, so I'm Dylan Moore. Moore has speed. I kind of want to put another lefty in here, and I would like to use Shedlong Jr., but I think Shedlong Jr. might end up being a good pinch hit opportunity. Some of these guys I don't think have even gotten to play in the World Series or anything, and that sucks, but it's just kind of how it goes. The interesting thing about the playoffs is I do get to use this lineup, my regular lineup, for the most part, the entire time, because of the way the days off work. Everybody's pretty high energy. And that will include tomorrow. If we'll have that day off tomorrow, and then it'll move back to Seattle. Everybody should be fully energized. Yeah, this is it, maybe. I don't know. 1 p.m. Pacific time, that's been the time for you to catch Mariners baseball here on youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. Yeah, could be a game Wednesday. Could be done tomorrow. I don't know. Or done today, and then the final, theoretical final video in MLB The Show 21 for a while would go up on Tuesday, and then Wednesday would start 2K22, and then I guess this would just be back in March. I don't know.
We've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their
have not scored more than, the winning team has not scored more than 3 runs in a game.
And not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over.
All right, here we go.
It's time for all
We're
the
good.
drama of World Series baseball.
Feeling positive, feeling good going into this game.
Next.
See if we can get some hits going early. See if we can get some, maybe a run across. Maybe just a good start. A good, solid start. I brought my camera on too early, but that's okay. 1 start, 1-0 record, 3.0 ERA, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, a whip of 1.17, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. And we will start with Jake Fraley. Sinker, cutter, curveball, 4-seam fastball, and a changeup. Ooh, okay. All right.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone.
I don't think that's gonna. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna get down. It stayed higher in the zone than I thought it would. I thought that would be a. I thought it would drop a little bit. Actually thought that was going to be an okay hit, but it just stuck up in the air a little too long. JP Crawford. But I'm good on the timing so far. So the issue we're going to run into today is going to be the pitching. Ooh, drafts. Real early on that cutter. We used Giles yesterday to pick up the save, which is fine. Oh boy, oh boy. Used Giles, he picked up the save. We used Tapia, I believe. And we used Brandon Brennan. We used a few pitchers yesterday. And we'll have to see. It's going to be an out number 3. All right. Not the start I'm looking for. That's 3 up, 3 down. I'm hoping that, like, one way or another, if I get blown out in this game, that's fine. I don't want it to be a close game. Sam Delaplane, yeah, he has not had a start in the postseason as we see his regular season starts. 32, 19 and 5 on the record, 1.96 ERA, 188.2 innings pitched, 130 hits, 161 to 9 strikeouts to walks, 0.74 or whip. Sorry, I muted my microphone when I meant to turn my camera on. It happens. It's a mix-up. Happens all the time. So let's see.
shift here. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger has it, and it's a quick out.
Yeah. So our bullpen, I might actually take a quick look at it here. I know it's like early. There's not really much of a reason to be looking at it at the moment, but I am curious to see kind of who we're working with and what kind of energy we're working with. Tapia probably going to be a no-go. Munoz is good. Brennan's probably good. I might be able to squeeze an inning out of Tapia if I really need him. Giles. I know that there are 3 pitchers that have full, like, ready-to-go energy. All 3 of those pitchers are... all 3 of those pitchers I am very inconsistent with. So I'm a little worried to bring them in. That's why I'm kind of hoping that, like, either I can get up big, or even if Los Angeles gets up big, like, save the good arms, maybe just pack it in. Not, like, give up or anything, but, like, eat some innings with some other guys and put ourselves in a position, and maybe a better position to win Game 6.
Pitch on the way. Left center, base hit.
I don't think that pitch really got down the way I wanted it to. So I've thrown 3 pitches. Everything's been contacted. No, actually, it was a better pitch than I thought it was going to be.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. On drive, base hit to right.
Well, this is a little annoying.
Second with 2 aboard now.
They're just swinging first pitch like that?
Letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Just outside of the outstretched arm there.
Here now is Will Smith. And she'll take a look.
That's the first pitch they've taken. I don't... That is weird.
Hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The set and the 1-0 hit in the air to left field. And the
Okay.
inning will end as they're
So that was a
able to
6-pitch
cash in
inning,
two
but we saw
out. An inning in the books for
5
the
batters?
scoreless
What
here on
the
show.
hell? That was so weird. That was so weird.
Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he misses
All right,
again.
here we go.
2-0 to the Mariner third base.
Just a couple of...
Time for a look at our umpires in this
All right.
one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to
If the
be
game
aware
gets tight, that's where I get a little worried.
high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The count now at 2-1.
A little wily here.
Count even at 2-2.
That one,
Into the windup and the pitch.
that sinker, high sinker was, I'd say that's a miss. I guess when they
This is on the ground over to first.
when they have pitches like sinkers and stuff as their primary, I tend to like just kind of look lower. Because I think that they're going to try and bury stuff in the dirt because I'm very susceptible to that.
Digging in next, Mitch Haniger.
Also, this fucking...
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ugh, gross.
There to begin the at-bat.
This Dodgers pitching staff, I fucking hate them. I can't stand dealing with these guys.
That much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the
That
pitch
was
out right there.
ugly.
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now, the best thing that I can do is kind of hope that the Dodgers are still aggressive,
Now to the plate.
swinging the ball, and I can rely on the defense to come up with something.
To short. Oh, beautiful dive. Got him.
Because I am not doing anything offensively. But
Defense.
if I can keep the pitch count low, Delaplane doesn't have the most stamina, which is fine.
Game 5.
But any inning where I can have a very low pitch count makes the transition later a little bit easier. However, we do have the pitchers batting, so that kind of throws a wrench in the plan.
Fielder, A.J. Pollock. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he tries to go out and get the
And he
slider.
tried to go
There,
for that.
strike 1.
Interesting.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he fouls
I wonder
this
if the
one
game
off.
like registers that I struggled in game 3 because of the first pitch of the game being a hit. Mookie Betts came up, put one into right field on the first pitch, and I never got the timing down.
Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can really tell they're trying to keep
Of course,
the
if
ball
they
in
do
the
that, if
big
they
slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep
if they
him from
keep
getting
getting
extended,
contact
do you
on the
think?
ball and I
Yeah,
keep
I
getting
think
quick
that's
outs,
the
that kind of
idea,
plays
Matt.
into my
He can
hand.
spin to win if he starts
I don't
looking
know.
for it in there.
I feel like I'm thinking too much, maybe even thinking too much out loud.
Fouled off. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Lewis.
That was gross. That was a terrible, terrible pitch. I mean, that's why you foul stuff off, is to get a shot like that. I don't like that he called 3 sliders in a row.
The rain coming down and
Slider's been dicey lately.
play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings in Edwin Rios.
Oh, God, sorry. That was really loud.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far.
Another slider, that's 4 in a row.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And a good heater as he just watches this.
There we
may
go.
be a ball and a strike.
I'm going to go with a little change up.
A ball and 2
There we go.
strikes.
At least froze, or not froze him necessarily. I got him looking, got the strike.
Seeing a lively
That's what I'm
fastball
looking
pitch
for.
before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
this one off. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a great take right
So
there.
we're up
Great
to
move right
16
there.
or
Let that
15
one
pitches
go.
this inning.
Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fouled off.
I thought I might be able to get him. I had thrown 2 fastballs right in that same location. Thought maybe a change of speed would be.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Another 2-out hit. That does not bode well.
They always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Dustin May stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. To short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the third with no
Got
score.
kind of bailed out there with the pitcher hitting. So yeah, that was not a good inning.
Evan White. He's the number
Pitch
7
count
hitter, but
wise.
he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Doing an okay job with the pitch count. A much better job than I did yesterday. Looking at 18 through 2 innings. That's much higher.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Cutter is not.
2-0 home.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
All right.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock is there, and he
Bailed on him out. Bailed. Oh my God. Bailed him out of that a little bit.
And now here is Tom Murphy. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit on the
Oh, Sean, damn it.
in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
I don't know why I was so committed to the high side of the zone that time.
Up next, Sam Delaplane. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Late that time.
Way behind there. There was nothing I was going to do with that show or that pitch anyway.
There, high fire, right on by.
I don't know why I'm so off. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Softly hit to
Ow.
the left side. Caused little trouble.
That was awful. That was awful.
In the inning. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
I just don't get it. I don't like.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch.
I look inept. I feel confused. I just...
Come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fly ball to straightaway left.
I am very confused at why this gave me Kyle Lewis, but
And he
I guess it worked out. That was very much Fraley's territory. And, like, just even from, like, a show track perspective, like, there's no reason that I needed to run that far. Fraley's right there.
angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is a changeup.
Wow,
Can't
okay.
find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-1.
Damn, I mean, those just missed.
And a check swing here as he
Ooh, they're going to give that to him. I'm a little surprised that they called that a check swing. It looked like he held back to me, but...
The order you start seeing in
Oh,
corporation
okay.
of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the
There we
fastball
go.
as he swings and misses for the second out. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Why would he be the 2021 World Series MVP?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss.
There we
Strike
go.
3. Pulled the
There
strike
we
out in
go.
That time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
All right. Have him at 28 pitches. He threw 10 in that last inning.
On the way.
A little more in control this time around. Yeah. Should have just let that one go.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job.
See, look at that's a perfect hit. And the guy's just right there. It's perfect timing. The location on it is pretty good. It's just a regular contact swing. And that's the result. That is what is so frustrating. And we saw that a lot yesterday.
First delivery to him.
That was a bad swing.
No runs.
That was me trying to be too aggressive.
No errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a swing.
Oh, that was a bad swing as well.
Behind short.
That was, yeah.
Ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
He went south-north. I mean, that definitely...
Stepping in is Kyle Lewis. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, don't swing at that.
There's another pitch for a strike, and This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Look at those pitches. Those are so bad. That cutter was obviously a terrible swing.
Ground ball right side. Taylor has it.
That sinker is an okay swing. I'd love it if it had gone foul, but instead it's another out, and we are totally over here through 4 turns. It's got to have something to do with the fact that the difficulty dropped, and that the locations are just so wild.
This one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And I've talked about it before,
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
but just like getting those hits that are like just little bloop shots, or getting little grounders and stuff like that. It's just
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And
okay. So thankfully his terrible call on that second pitch was null, so that's good. That's good news. That's a thumbs up.
But it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
next it'll be Will Smith. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fraley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. 2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. And now the first pitch. And this is low.
Clean frame would be nice here. I mean, we've had a lot of goose eggs.
Scoreless in inning number 4.
All goose eggs so far. The 2-out hit has been a worry.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, that's just a little higher.
That was
A little higher, I think I get the call.
If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And an off swing.
There we go.
Swung on and missed, and
All right,
that
that'll work.
side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
We might have to dip into the bullpen a little early today. We'll see. We'll have to check his stamina, but we're at about 50 pitches here through 4.
Welcome back to Dodgers
Maybe
Stadium.
get him through
Send it down
6
to
if
the
it's
field, and Heidi
a
Watkins.
couple of quicker innings.
Thanks, Matt.
Hi,
I
Heidi.
talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Kyle
That's fine.
Seager
That's
comes
fine.
in to start things off as he looks
That's
at the ball to start
fine.
the inning 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That was a bad swing.
Pitch as it's chopped
That was a 2-0 count right there, and I blew it.
from the
Ah,
First down.
it's good contact, and it's just right fucking to him. Fucking sweet, dude. I love it. Oh, feels good.
He went down on
It's
strikes
fucking
his
bullshit. Goddamn fucking video game.
Fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that was it. That was a hanger. That was a hanger I
To
missed.
the left.
That one.
The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Mariners.
We might have J.P. Crawford coming up here, which is a good matchup for me. I'm not exactly, I can't remember exactly where Crawford is in the lineup.
Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Yeah, God, it's fucking annoying.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
Well, that's
Is over and he puts it away in
a
foul
bad
ground.
second out. That's a really bad second out. On the floor.
Next here is Evan White. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Henniger is off at first with 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Two sinkers that I've been very late on. Both of them out of the zone.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down.
God,
and that will end
fuck you, Bellinger. Fuck your goddamn fucking face. Suck my asshole. Fuck.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results.
God damn
Until
it.
they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate here is Max Muncy. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to
Energy's
show
getting a
for it is
little
jog
low.
back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off.
Come on.
Don't be shocked.
Come
if this
on.
pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a
There
miss.
we go.
Strike to 5th, the same
I like
way.
that call there, Tom Murphy.
With a punch out, 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
I feel like I have the slider down a little bit better today. It was a little dicey early in the game, but I feel like I've dialed it in.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
There we
He
go.
knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this
Foul,
guy's still
foul,
gonna be ready.
foul.
One out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
There we go.
Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
6
really
strikeouts here for
sharp out
Delaplane.
there.
So that's surprising. Would not have guessed that that number would be that high.
At the plate now, Dustin May. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
So Delaplane's going to come around to
Teams
bat
battling the
again.
elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More coming up from game 5.
Again, I'm playing good defense. Playing solid defense. Gave up those hits. It was a really weird first inning.
Now to the plate,
Defensively.
Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to
It was
the
like
plate
6 or
so
7
far.
pitches, 5 batters went to the plate, a couple of hits, and obviously the 3 outs, but
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Sam Delaplane. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the running play. 2 down. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Jake Fraley. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Now here's the first offering. Bouncer up the middle.
see, that's the kind of luck I need. Still, I looked high in the zone, and he dropped it low, but just getting something that has a little eyes. Just has some eyes, just gets through.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Yeah, we sure have not.
In now, J.P. Crawford. As he'll go
Oh, I was too committed to it.
up empty, it's
Too committed to just going for it all.
from him so far in this one.
So we'll try and get Delaplane through 6 here. And then I guess we'll just bring in pitchers inning by inning.
Here's the 0-1. Grounded down
Fuck
the
off.
third
Stop.
baseline.
Jesus Christ, dude. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Look at that's a 2-0 count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. One left for
I
Seattle.
can't.
We are still
God.
scoreless.
Pain. Pain and misery.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You gotta love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Oh, fouled it off. Okay, there we go. I was worried that was not going to be a very good pitch. Thankfully, it was a good pitch.
Strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And it's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
20 pitches in the second, 6 in the first. I think a bunch of 12s there.
Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2.
Fuck.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Corey Seager, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
We're good. Pitcher, I know pitcher's getting tired. I gotta put somebody in.
Chopped weakly
The
to the
bullpen.
left. 2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Again, playing well enough defensively to, feel like I can win this game. Offensively, anemic. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 7th and the 8th inning. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put Munoz to warm up and schedule him. Brandon Brennan as well.
First offering. Turned on, but that's
That one is
third baseline.
just missed.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
I don't know.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
The frustration's starting to boil a little bit, but it's also not surprising. I really struggled in yesterday's game.
Popped him up.
Fuck! That one sucks. That one sucks. That one...
And he makes the catch for the second out.
That one hurts.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Last time through was a base hit. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line.
That's
Back
3 that I have missed.
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one.
I really like how he's
That was terrible.
early in these
Absolutely terrible.
strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
The 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Just did not see that pitch well at all.
Keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is popped up. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the third out. Mariners leave one. Still.
I am lost at the plate. Absolutely lost. So I wanted to bring in Munoz here for 2 innings, but I think I'm only going to get 1 out of him because I need to...
Andres Munoz will take
Yeah.
over on the mound to start the bottom.
I got the 1 hit that's going to make it so that it's going to be 7, 8, and 9 coming up in the next inning. So I was looking to get him through 2 because he has the most energy, but I guess we'll just have to work with Brennan. I don't know. The Seager miss was the hardest one to swallow because it was right there. If I'm even looking a little bit up in the zone, that's... something, maybe? I don't know.
Last half of the 7th here. Digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is...
Really? Wait, what the fuck is this shit? Cody Bellinger. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Just seriously, fuck you.
Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So next to bat will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 2
Thankfully, that was... I mean, that was a pretty ugly pitch, but thankfully it was a strike. They've gone back to the more, like, ambush tactic sort of thing. That's 2 first pitch swings.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
I feel like the game saying that Corey Seager's the 2021 World Series MVP means that I'm about to lose 3 games in a row.
Stepping in pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Fraley is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I did not throw that to the correct base, but
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he
I don't understand. I don't get
was a little on the outer half.
why they're so aggressive all of a sudden. I'm bringing in new pitchers, and they're just like, fuck it, we're going.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. That misses. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a
God damn it.
really aggressive.
God
Guys
fucking
already
damn
on
it.
a Pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Oh man, it's brutal.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Bellinger on second. Smith is over at first with one away. And he takes a look at strike three call.
Okay, now I'm still running into the same problem we had in Game 3, in the 7th inning of Game 3. I'm not getting the base runners out. I got the two most recent hitters out by fly out or line out, whatever they want to call it, however they want to score it, whatever, and a strikeout.
Later when the game's over.
At the plate, Edwin Rios.
So it's been a struggle to get groundouts, to get like a double play, to get that figured out so that I can alleviate myself of this stress as fast as possible. Suck my ass. Fuck you.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a fastball gets the
I needed that strike.
zone for strike two.
Needed
It's
it.
looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
God damn you, Rios.
He's set. The 2-2. On the
Got him.
pitch,
Got him.
the bat is
Got
down
him.
and finally
Got him.
he wears him down, and the inning is over.
God damn it, that was way more difficult than it fucking needed to be.
Raw emotion as he gets out of the
Fuck.
jam. More on tap from Game 5 after this.
So I'm most certainly going to have to bring in Brandon Brennan.
Now to bat, Evan White. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
I don't know, man. One run might be enough. And that could, I mean, that's either way.
On the way. High in the air out to center field.
It's not going
Bellinger's
to do
under.
anything.
1 out. At the plate now is Tom Murphy. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I just swing at that.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Muncy moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Shedlong Jr. will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
It's just, I keep putting my hands like near my head, like, oh no, woe is me. Like, okay, you can only do that so many times before it's like, yeah, you fucking
As he'll get caught chasing the
son of a
pitch when
fucking
there is
bitch, you
1.
fucking idiot. Stop swinging at every fucking thing that motherfucker throws. Jesus Christ. No, thank God the timing was
Into
good.
the wind, the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-2.
That's an easy take. That should have been an easy take as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. Taylor's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. Justin Turner is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Brendan Brennan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Good stats here for Brandon Brennan. 4 games, 1-0 record. 4 innings pitched, no ERA. 5 strikeouts, no walks. Good stuff. Playing him tough. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
He's set. Here it comes.
First pitch swinging again. I brought in a new pitcher, so we've seen this in the 1st, the 7th, and the 8th now. If we bring in a new pitcher in the 9th, we'll likely see it as well. They really want to get on top of the new pitchers and start swinging early.
And the pitch. Strike 2.
Got him on that
Swinging.
slider,
He's
though,
out
so
in
that's
front of
good
the
news.
slider. 'Check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Lays off 1-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-2 now.
There we go.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of
He was not very aggressive. I'm a little surprised in that.
He's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taylor behind.
That was an ugly changeup.
2 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side. And
I don't think I'm going to be able to bring him in for another inning.
so a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More coming up from Game 5 after this.
He was starting to get into that caution zone. That's where the command starts to go. We are going to get a new pitcher here because they did bring in a pinch hitter.
Blake Trinan will be on the mound to
So
start
Blake
the ninth.
Trinan,
His job will be keeping the ball game
9
tied
games,
until
no
the
record,
ninth.
no saves or opportunities. 10 innings with a .90 ERA, 7-3 strikeouts to walks.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jake Fraley singled in his last at-bat.
Sinker, slider, cutter, and a 4-seam fastball.
First pitch on the way. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason.
If
Looks like to me
we
that
can score a run,
too big for him.
we'll bring in Giles, even though he's low on energy, and we'll see if we can get a save. Oh, J.P. Crawford's batting too. I don't know why he thought it was so low in the lineup.
It's cold outside means everything.
In now, J.P. Crawford. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth. The tag and they third. What a throw.
Oh my God!
Job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
I'm a fucking idiot.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis. Hit in the air down the left field line. Pollock on the
Go,
run.
go, go! Come on!
And that's the second out.
God fucking damn it, get out of this goddamn building so I can go fucking home. I hate this fucking team. I hate the Dodgers.
Run at first.
God damn it.
Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right.
That was it.
Play.
That was it. That was it.
The 0-1. Fouled off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A little bouncer. Good swing.
I can't believe I got contact on either of those pitches.
Another one.
Hey, having a B right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Betts looking up. Gone. And with 2 out in the ninth, they have taken the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as it's now a 2-0 ball
Oh my
game.
God. Kyle Seager. The AL MVP. Holy fucking shit.
This is gonna
Should have
be
been a
one of those
3-run
moments
jack,
we
but
look
whatever.
back
Who
on
cares? It doesn't
to
matter.
relive This World Series. That swing of a bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
All right. Giles isn't going to have much energy.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As
Oh,
the first
you
pitch
little-
to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Giles is not going to have much energy.
And looking for more here.
Run the gas tank empty. Let's get the fuck out of here. Holy shit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh my god, Sean. No, stop. Gross.
So he goes back-to-back with the same
I'm going to guess he's going to go with a slider again. The problem is I'm 0-2.
picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out.
Kyle Seager. All postseason long, what has the thread been? The thread has been production outside of the Kyles. The Kyles being a huge part of the regular season production, and being pretty quiet for the most part throughout the entire postseason. Yeah, just coming through with the exact right time. I definitely missed a couple of pitches there in that inning for sure. So he's already in the caution zone. So I'm going to kind of hope that I can... Look, even if the save goes to Tapia, I probably should have put Tapia in first. And maybe just kind of been like, okay. See how the first out goes. How many pitches is that? See how the second out goes. I mean, instead we have kind of a similar scenario where it's going to be like, hey, first out's going to be, you know, whatever, however, X number of pitches. Out number 2 will be X number of pitches. Then we'll kind of judge based on that.
Obviously, they'll need a ninth-inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6.
Go in, execute your shit.
Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the
You
third
are
base bag. A
fucking
fair ball.
shitting me. You're fucking shitting me.
It's a
Really?
good start to the inning for the Dodgers.
Really?
The leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
You're fucking kidding me, right?
2 balls and no strikes.
I'm falling apart here. I need to... Okay, just pause the game. Pause the game. Take a breath. Calm down. How the fuck was that not a strike? Should be at least a 1-1 count. Just calm down. Have another cup of coffee.
Clearly staying away from
Take a breath.
at bat with that runner in scoring position. Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over him.
Fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Oh, textbook slider.
Now, they can score a run.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody hop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and move from there.
1 down.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
6 pitches for 1 out.
To stand in is Will Smith. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Go back to the slider. All the way outside.
The runner at second with 1 away. Fastball
Not a
just
great
misses.
pitch shot by part. It was bad location. I was getting a little too cute there.
No one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a
I have to be
major
quiet
bullet. That is
because she is sleeping. But yes, fucking yes.
Slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
For those of you who are watching, it's 10:30 at night on a Sunday. I have to be up in 4 hours.
Down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
A.J. Pollock.
Is in with 2
Thought about it too much.
Ball 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A ball and a strike.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Crawford has it. And there it is. The Seattle Mariners are world champions.
We did it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, holy shit!
World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look
It's all
forward to
over.
celebrating during the parade
Oh,
as they
it's
bring
all
the World
over.
Series trophy home. What a
Oh,
win for this team, this organization, and that's it.
I did. What the fuck? Oh. Oh my god!
Now on the show, more reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Holy shit! These last 2 games were ugly as hell. The last 3 games were really bad.
DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Our final line score tonight.
Is this really happening? Is this happening right now? Oh my god! Kyle Seager, in what is most likely his final season with Seattle, he probably will not be on the team next year. I mean, probably because I have hope that maybe they figure something out, but with the way they gave him the send-off in Game 162 of this season, I don't think he's coming back. He had a great career on bad teams. Like, he was Kyle Seager 1 for 4 with that monster 2-run blast in the top of the 9th inning to give Seattle a 2-0 lead. Ken Giles came through 8 saves in 8 opportunities. That is a perfect 100% save conversion rate. Absolutely magnificent. Sam Delaplane, player of the game, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits given up, 8 strikeouts. And of those 3 hits, 2 of those were in the first inning. They got off to the game got off to such a weird start in that bottom of the first defensively. And that was where 2/3 of the hits happened. He had 1 later in the game. But obviously none of them amounted to anything. Brandon Brennan pitched 1 inning. He gets the win. He gets 3 strikeouts, no hits, no walks, no earned runs. Blake Treinen, 1 inning pitch, 3 hits, no strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned runs. Ken Giles, obviously, with those 8 saves I already talked about. Should have been a 3-0 victory. I very stupidly sent Jake Fraley to third base. Why? There was no reason for me to do that. Absolutely no reason. I picked the wrong, worst possible time to get aggressive. I finally, both this game and the last game were finally just like, I finally got a pitch. I finally got one to be able to drive somewhere. Both of them ended up going out of the park in the 11th yesterday and the 9th today. But both of them finally I struggled all game long. Obviously, we had the Game 3 meltdown in the 7th inning. It was rough. These were not the prettiest games. This was far more akin to early season Mariners baseball, where it's just a lot of a lot of gross ugliness, some dumb decisions here and there. But able to overcome poor decisions and win a fucking World Series. That's it. That's all. That's the end. The end of this series. We have one more Chad Champ. That'll be tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we'll be moving on to basketball. You'll get a 4 p.m. Pacific time NBA 2K22 video. As I sit here in absolute awe of what has happened here. Unbelievable. Congratulations. The Mariners have won the World Series. There you go. Wow. Holy cannoli. We'll give you a last look at the bracket here. Oops. Whoa. Cancel. Advance the day. Oh, I don't want to do that. Yeah, one last look at that bracket there. Wow. I have 2 packs of baseball cards to open. So we're gonna do that. We'll end this on a super extra ultra positive note. 2 of these bad boys. Bam, 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 bam. And for some reason, oh, that's the cool card. I just put my fingerprints all over. Okay, good, excellent. Dropped them, really increasing the value here. Yeah, I should sign some of these cool rookie cards. So he opened it live on the internet. Don't you know? Some baseball guy's like, I don't know who the fuck this is. It'd be like that one video of that really popular like streamer guy going into a GameStop and like no one knows who he is. No one cares. Like, okay, cool. I'm just a mom trying to buy a Nintendo Switch for my children. I don't know what that is, but I'm hoping that these lovely GameStop people can help me. Do we get a Mariner? No, it's a Florida Marlin. I got tricked by the blue. Alright, we gotta get this nice and close. Harrison for the Florida Marlins. There you go. He is card number 1 today. A lot of rookie cards in these. Ruiz, hey, and the World Series losing Dodgers. Look at that. You were a pain in the ass to get out. I don't appreciate it. We got another team that we defeated on our way to a World Series championship. Barreros for the Twins. I really like that jersey color. Contreras has the nice. I'll see if I can get. There you go. There's some of the lighting. See if I gotta hold it still so it'll focus. There you go. Contreras, pretty cool. Aguilar, another Miami Marlin. This time in the far less interesting gray. Use your blue. Use that blue. It's a nice blue. Let's see. Madrigal. A lot of rookie cards in this. I don't know if I should be like more careful with these or like be sleeving them or what. Whoop. Sorry. I mean, it wouldn't be a video if I didn't bump it at least once. Then we got this nice. I still need to sleeve that Kelnick card. There you go. Vaughn. That's a rookie card as well. And as always, we use the Garbage Man to kind of keep these a little nicer. The Garbage Man that we beat in one of the games of the World Series. Thankfully, we didn't have to go around the rotation and see anybody again. Wow. I can't believe it. I cannot flubbing believe it. it's just stacks of discs. It's just a bunch of discs, baseball cards, more discs. Maybe one of the discs I actually was looking for the other day. NCAA football, Red Dead, a demo disc. Okay. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Everything a good streamer needs at his fingertips. Ah, there we go. It was right there. Right under Halo 3. Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Yes, you heard that correctly. All right. That case in the 7th inning of game 3 or whatever, that case may have taken a bit of a hit. So I gotta change out a different Xbox case. Except for all I have are like sports games. Tavares of the Texas Rangers. This is the last pack of cards we're going to open, ladies and gentlemen, this season. Hopefully cards are a little easier to come by next season, or what I'm going to do is just start getting random cards of stuff. I kind of put myself, not like in like a whole, hello, can you focus please? You see how like this man is, there you go. There you go. Was I not close enough? Were you confused? Oh, shit. Rookie Ignition, Alex Killaroff. We saw them in the, fancy. That's not even the ring light. That is the ring light. This is just a reflection. That's a cool card. Fuck this dude. Tired of him. Tired of seeing his dumb, handsome face and his good at baseballness. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Focus on me, camera. Back here. Back here. Yeah, uh-huh. Get the fuck out of my life. Okay? Get out of here. Someone's going to be like, no, that card was worth money. I had a crush on him. I probably follow her on Twitter, too. There you go. This person. I really like, I don't know how well it shows on camera. That hat logo for the Red Sox, or for the White Sox. Hello, focus. Thank you. I like that logo. I'm a fan of it. It's weird because I don't think it's like a great logo or anything, but I like it. Visually, I look at it and I go, that's a nice logo. Now we have what should be the best team in baseball, but I grew up in the Northwest, and I didn't realize that they were green and yellow, just like the Packers, and literally my favorite animal on their sleeve. Huge missed opportunity, though, for them to not put that all over the place. Last but not least, Pete Alonso. This cool gold card there. That'll do it. Wow. We have done it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save this game real quick, just so I have it forever. So go up here. We're done. 175 games. Yeah, so I think I'll do that. I'll see, because I have time before doing a theoretical like next season, which would best case scenario start. Well, it would start like the day that the game would release. It would be like kind of like I did with this one, where it'd be like first game with in the new show or whatever, and then they never ended up on YouTube because I don't know why, but I just didn't do a good job at putting them up. But the goal would be to do 9 to like 10 ish. Somewhere between 5 and 10 spring training games. Dial in the difficulty, and then just get into the flow of the game, and hopefully hope that I can go with momentum into the game. I don't need to play the entire spring training, but maybe like pick some of the more interesting matchups, or pick matchups we won't see in the regular season, because we do have that option. And then Yeah. See how many series there are, and just get like maybe just random weird packs of cards. I like the baseball cards are fun and they're interesting, and I enjoyed doing them. But they were a little tricky this year to come across. I don't know how easy it is going to be to come across other types of like trading cards and stuff. But if I give myself enough lead time, which is about 3 months or so, I might be able to track down some interesting stuff. I don't know. I also don't know if people are all that into it. So I had fun doing it, and I talk about this a lot, but a lot of my channel is, kind of just me doing the thing that tickles my fancy the most. Where it's like, yeah, like people may not care about the card stuff, but I think it's interesting, so I put it in there because it's, I'm making content that I would watch. So I don't know. So I played this game a lot. I played this game to the tune of 16 days, 16 hours, 5 minutes. You could probably throw on another hour because I do need to record one more Chad Champ. I was actually going to play, I was going to do the Chad Champ before, before this happened, but it just didn't work out timing wise. So, and that's okay. But 16 days spent in this game. It's not the most accurate thing I have left the game on, but if we take, let's see, the game I think was like an hour and 20 minutes, which I think is pretty average. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter, but I think 80 minutes is a pretty good barometer. We had 175 games because we had 162 regular season games. Excuse me. Plus 12 playoff games, 5 in the last, 5 in the World Series, 4 in the previous series, the CS, and then 3 in the DS. So there you have that. So you multiply 80 times 175. That gives you 14,000 minutes. We will divide this by 60. That'll give us 233 hours, which divided by 24 is 9.72 days. That timer is way off. Like a lot off. And that's just for the thing. I spent another 15 hours or so in Road to the Show. I ended up recording 7 preseason games, which would be another 7 hours, I guess. Longer. 10 hours or so. So yeah, I spent 10 days this year. I spent over 10 days, probably close to 11 days of this year in this game. It has been a thrill to do this. I've enjoyed it. I know that I yell and scream and curse and screech and throw shit and get mad and all that stuff. But it's been fun. It got here towards the end. It was kind of like, oh God, please, like we're so close. We're so close to the end. That I was kind of like, okay, I could probably be done with this. Yeah, I thought it was a really fun thing to do. I thought it was a silly and odd thing to do. It's probably not that weird. I mean, playing it like in time might be a little odd. I'm sure people play way more of this game than I do. But for me, this is like one of the few seasons of anything I've ever finished in a video game thing. I did the 2K21 60-second season. I did like a Madden Road to the Show or whatever it is, their single player one, but that doesn't really count. Pardon me. Hell, I even tried to do the Digital Sports Network way back like the first year I was making content. I didn't even finish that. All I had to do was commentate the game. But that ended up becoming an editing problem that I just wasn't sinking. I didn't want to sink that much time into it. Yeah, wow. We're here. We're done. We did it. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you are brand new to the series and you just decided to watch this, because the numbers have been going up. Thank you so much. We hit 600 subscribers. Means a lot. Appreciate it. If you are interested, there's 174 other games you can watch. I will probably, I'm anxious and curious and excited about getting news for MLB The Show 22 to see when that game comes out. The season starts in the very end of March. I think it's March 31st. So I am really anxious to see if they are out ahead of that time, because that would make it, I think, more interesting, is to like play it like in step with the regular season. But yeah, if you like this content, please let me know down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and ring that bell if you want to see more. We'll see you tomorrow for one last Chad Champ, unless they make the playoffs, in which case we'll deviate the plan a little bit. But the current plan is, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. We have to face the Dodgers at the end of the season. I think that's going to be too much of a test for us to overcome. Wednesday most likely will be the first episode of 2K22's 60-second season. That is going to be a preseason episode. I'll just be doing a few preseason games, kind of trying to dial it in, figure it out, see what works, learn the roster, all that stuff. And that'll be Wednesday. That'll be 4 p.m. Pacific time on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. And then pretty much every day until that season is done, you'll be able to catch NBA 2K22 stuff. Those are much shorter. They are 15 to 20 minutes. So it's much less of a time consummation. It's much less time consuming, both from my perspective of playing it and your perspective of watching it. So stick around for that. We got NFL on Tuesdays, which will be tomorrow morning. We have demo discs on Wednesday morning. We got, let's see, what else do we have here? Thursday and Friday, I'm not 100% sure what's going to go up. Saturday, I just picked up the taste test item for this week. It's a good one. I don't know. I mean, I haven't tasted it, but it's an interesting item that I'm looking forward to trying. Sunday and Monday, we have, what's it called? The Demo Fest, the Winter Demo Fest. We'll be finishing up those demos. I got to record, I think, 14 more demos between the two parts. And, yeah, I don't know exactly what's going to happen after all of that stuff. It's been kind of a cluster a little bit of like, all of a sudden Halo's out. And then, here's this big demo fest. And it's like, oh God, there's like a lot of stuff that I want to get done. Trying to finish up this MLB stuff, trying to do Forza Horizon 5, trying to do all these things at once. It's a lot, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all fun. Having a great time doing it. Hopefully you're having a great time watching it. Thank you so much for watching any of this. If you watched all of the games, one of the games, just this part of one of the games for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, hey, hi, hello. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I have fun doing this sort of stuff, and I like making it as ridiculous as possible. We'll see you next season, maybe, for more MLB The Show. Oh, man. We're going to win. I'm on a World Series winner's high where I'm like, yeah, let's just run it back and do it again. Let's check in again in a couple of months and see how you're feeling. Thank you again. I appreciate it so very much. I will see you another day in a different video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Go Mariners. World Series champion Mariners. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go.